Oh, good. Yeah, you should, buddy.
Because yeah. Actually, me and Liam, my son, we accidentally fell asleep, and
Huh.
I woke up like 6 hours ago, and I was like, okay, well, now I'm rested, and now we're gonna be able to actually go through the day. So I was like, I'm staying up. Yeah,
All right.
but I really do fucking love this podcast. It's amazing. I
I'm so
love talking
glad.
to you, and I
I
love
really
this.
appreciate it, buddy. I mean, you're the reason why I'm here, you know?
And and you're the reason why I am here.
Aw. Okay, so let me see. I'm pretty sure we're in. Let's see if it's actually working.
We restarted the stream.
Mm-hmm. It's actually working.
Three.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is. All right, we have some people jumping
okay,
back
yeah,
in
yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
in. Stream.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to uh, maybe look at because you're gonna need to see the video. So hold on. Alrighty.
Yeah,
Alrighty. My internet just
there we
died for a
go.
second, guys. All right. I am this woman. Now remember, what we just talked about is there's two things that you do in conversation. And this
Hmm.
always makes it easier because what you started doing was breaking those rules. So what are the two things?
Assumptive questions and expressing yourself.
Yes. And it doesn't always have to be assumptive, but those are the funnest. They could just be regular questions. It's just expressing yourself in assumptive questions. All right, let's go back into it. So I'm her.
Okay. Wow, you seem really happy. What happened?
What happened? Um, well, it was just my friend. She just sent me a really funny text.
Oh, a funny text. May I ask what it was about?
Yeah, there's this. She's about to go on this online date, but the guy said he was 37 and he's actually 73. It's really funny.
No. Did this? No, it happened again.
Did
Okay,
it?
we're back. We're back. Okay, good. Yeah, my screen, the TV
Oh
screen started happening again.
no. My internet. If it
Yeah.
happens one more time, I'll just end the stream.
Fuck no, please no. um, okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, he's 73. That's kind of creepy. Have you ever been catfished before?
um, no, actually, I haven't been catfished.
Oh, that you know what? If I were you, I'd tell her to not
Nope.
go on a
Stop.
date
Stop.
with you
Stop. Stop.
because that seemed
Stop. You did a great job. You asked a assumptive question. Have you ever been catfished before? But then what did you just do after that?
gave an advice that I really shouldn't do.
Now, is that expressing yourself or asking a question?
Um, I would
You could
say,
say giving advice is a kind of expression, but not
yeah,
really. I want you to talk about
yeah.
you, right? When you're giving advice, you're really not coming from your own personal perspective, which is opening up, getting vulnerable, allowing that person to see who you are so they would want to engage in a conversation with you. Maybe give advice down the line after they know who you are, they trust you, and they see you as a person that's actually the type of person they want to get advice from, right? So
Hmm.
so go from asking if I've been catfished before, I say no, and now you go.
Well, that would seem like a red flag to me if like someone told me if they told me they were 37 but they're really 73. What do you think about that?
No, I want more expression. Come on, give me more, more expression. Not you just said that would seem weird. Come on,
Yeah,
give me
yeah.
more.
Okay. So I would be kind of creeped out if someone lied to me about their age, especially considering like they're 73 years old and they told me they were 37.
And
That
what
would
would
be
you
that would
do?
be really I would probably have a little bit fun with it, see where it would go.
So you
Because,
would go on the date?
well, nah, probably not.
Okay.
That would kind of that would go that would be a little bit creepy to me, like going on a date with a 73-year-old dude. But I guess like if you're into that stuff, then sure, why not? But not really my thing. But really love your necklaces though. Where did you get them?
Oh, thank you. Oh, just at the store.
Oh, are you like really into fashion? Because like your whole look is actually really cool. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much.
But I also see you have a piercing. Are you into tattoos?
Slow
Because
down,
I
slow down,
have a
slow
few
down,
tattoos.
slow down. That was a question train. You go, I like your
Yeah,
necklace. Where are they from? A store. I think you're really good fashion. Thank you. Then you went on to another question. Make sure you
yeah,
balance the expression. If you question train the person, they're not going to feel like they want to talk to you because they don't know who you are.
yeah.
All
Okay.
right, so ask me. You're allowed to ask me these questions, but just balance them out by your personal expression.
Hmm.
All right, so go again.
I see you have a piercing. I have a few tattoos. I actually really love like ink and piercings. Kind of feel like it's kind of mainstream in a way, but at the same time, it's like it's a form of expression. But I see a lot of artists, like especially this guy, Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know if you heard about him, but he seems like a really expressive guy.
Slow down, slow down. I
Do
don't care
you?
about Machine Gun Kelly. Don't talk about Machine Gun Kelly. Talk about you.
Okay. Um, so I really want to get more tattoos because
Hmm.
I just like the art of it
What
and
kind of
like
art? What kind of tattoos?
well, black and white and old school tattoos. Um, for example, I've seen Harry Styles and his tattoos, and I really think they are cool because it's just a way that they're like tattooed and seem like old school, and it just looks amazing. And
Slow
the
down.
fact
Stop
that
talking
they're
about Harry Styles. Talk about you. Show me your tattoo.
Oh, so I have this mustache that I got when I was very, very,
Nice. There
very
we
drunk.
go.
And I have a tribal logo here that's from back in the day when Slipknot were kind of just getting started out.
Hmm.
Um, and I also have a neck tattoo from a band called Suicide Silence that I got into like when I was 13 years old. It was like a really extreme metal band.
Hmm.
So I'm just the kind of person that loves high energy, and you might when you might notice it when I'm talking right now because I can talk all day, like even without caffeine.
Yeah. That's cool. I
but
like the finger
but
tattoo.
yeah, oh, thank you. Well, you should really thank the artist, my friend, because she's the one that did it. Because you know what? There's a fun story to this tattoo. I was really, really drunk, and me and my friends, we were all just having fun when this one friend of mine, he just came up with the idea that we should all get tattooed. But guess what? Only I and Tor Martin got the tattoo, and we got the same tattoo. Only he still has the tattoo, and it's more visible, and it looks better than mine.
Mm.
But the fun part is when it was my turn to get tattooed. Believe it or not, I was so drunk singing along to Linkin Park. I think it was the song called "Numb," which is an amazing song. And she held on so tight to my finger because I was like, "I've become so numb," and she was holding on so tight, and I can't believe she actually managed to do it because if you have a look at this tattoo, I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of faded, but it's like I think this is 4 years old, and it like, well, do you think it looks good?
No, I think it's really funny. I love it.
You do.
Hmm.
Oh, you know what? I want to get it fixed again because to me it's like a memory, like
Mm.
a
Yeah.
nostalgic memory, like the good old days when I was younger. But yeah. So and this tattoo that I have on the back of my neck right here, if you can see it, it's a kanji symbol
Hmm.
that symbolizes strength.
Hmm.
That tattoo is an inspiration and sort of a memoriam I think the word is. Sorry, I'm not that really good at English,
It's okay.
but I'm here on a vacation in America.
So it's okay.
So, but there's this guy called Mitch Lucker,
All
and
right.
he was the
Hold up.
guy.
Hold, stop. Stop. You're doing great expressing yourself now, but now you've went out of balance again, right?
Oh,
So now
okay.
you've been talking about your tattoos for 5 minutes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we want to keep it balanced always. I'm always so listen,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm in a conversation, I'm thinking about
Mm-hmm.
all of this. I'm going, am I talking too much? Am I making her talk
Oh
too
yeah.
much? Is the
Mm-hmm.
conversation going too sincere? Should it be more funny now? Should,
Mm-hmm.
like where's the balance? I'm always thinking about this. Why? Because I want I want to create an environment where the two of us could actually see if we like each other. And social
Mm-hmm.
skills, that's all social skills is made to do. Social skills is made to create the environment for two people to see if they connect and have chemistry and want to see each other again. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm always thinking about it. Because I have ADD, because I'm a really weird person, because all my life I always went off tangents and did everything I wanted and weirded people out. And I like
Mm-hmm.
that about myself. I like being weird. I like having all of these crazy ideas. But once I can control it and present it in a way that allows two people to connect, that's when it's
Mm-hmm.
really effective. Other than that, it's kind of just like this energy bomb that just explodes because it has no control. It's not being controlled or harnessed, right? So take your personality, Matthias, and harness it through social skills by always thinking, how am I creating an environment where the two of us can have the most fun time and see if we like each other? Cool?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, so I
And
loved hearing
actually,
about your tattoo, right? I loved hearing about it. But then after you
mm-hmm.
kept talking about it for a couple more minutes, I was like, okay, all right, I'm done. So I wanted
Mm.
you to go back to me and ask me about my tattoos or why I got tattoos, right? Or,
Yeah.
piercings or whatever it is.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about it at like almost at the same moment you when you called me out on it, because I was like, okay, I'm starting like I'm really expressing my like what's it called again? Um, I'm really expressing my love for tattoos and
Mm-hmm.
music and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I started to notice I was getting to the point like, okay, now it is just me blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But what about the other person? And then you stepped in and said
Yes.
like, okay,
Yes.
let's zone it back.
Yep. So
So
always
thank
be,
thank you.
yeah. So just always remembering for you personally, do two things:
Mhm.
express yourself or ask questions, and always be aware of the balance between those two.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. All right. You want to
Yeah.
go to another person?
No, you know what? Let's continue on this one just for a
Cool.
moment more, because I want to see if I can test the waters a little bit more.
Yes. Sure. Sure. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, so you know what? I've been rambling on, and I want to know, what's your name? My name is Matthias. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Shelly. Nice to meet you, Matthias.
Shelly. That's a really nice name. You know what? That actually reminds me of a show called Peaky Blinders. Are you familiar with that show?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, it's basically about like this gangster group from the Victorian times.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really amazing show, especially if you're like into the like old school era of like, I don't know, would you call Victorian times old school or just Victorian?
I don't know. I don't know really.
Have you do you like are you into like old stuff like 1950s and like the way that we dressed and all that stuff?
I would take a break right now because I want to
Okay.
think about the environment. I want to think that she's, in a greenhouse or a store or a
Mm,
botanical garden. I want to think about the context of what she's doing. Does she have to go
mm,
anywhere? Because otherwise, I'm just asking her if she likes old things, and
mm.
she could be in her head going, I really don't want to have this conversation. So I always want to
Yeah.
bring it to the context of what's going on and seeing, seeing if she is interested. And also, what I notice you do, Matthias, is you do a lot of uh, what's the word? Exposition when you have conversation. Exposition, as in like you really do a lot of introduction and planning and like you're working on not coming off creepy or awkward, and so you want to like say like you just do a lot of. I can't really. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think instead of like having a natural flow in the
Mhm.
conversation, it's more maybe more questions and perhaps a little bit uh,
Okay, base.
scared of the moment,
Yeah,
perhaps.
yeah. Basically, I just want you to get to the point. Don't dance
Mm,
around what you want to say. Don't dance around what you want to ask. Just get to the point, because a lot of that exposition is going to bore people, and it's going to
yeah.
make them go, "All right, what is he getting to?" Especially when you're talking to somebody for the first time. Maybe if
Hmm.
you're sitting on a couch and you guys are having a drink, you could really express yourself for a while and ask these longer questions. But in the first few minutes, make it more fast paced, get to the point, right? So
Hmm.
you said, "Have you seen Peaky Blinders?" And then you said, "Oh, well, it's about
Yeah.
this." And then this, it's
Mm.
Victorian. And well, do you like Victorians or is it Victorian? And then old stuff. And then, it's already going too far on a tangent. Stay on
Yeah.
topic, cool, and just like get to the point of it. So you always start really well, but I want you to keep moving, keep the keep the rhythm going. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So again, what did you ask me initially? What did you talk about initially?
I was talking about Victorian times and a show called Peaky
Okay,
Blinders.
because my name's Shelly, and it's a show
Yeah.
named Peaky Blinders. So I don't really care
Yeah,
that
and
much about Peaky Blinders. I've never seen it,
mm,
and I'm not gonna wanna date you because of how I should see Peaky Blinders, right? I'm going to want to date
mhm.
you because I learn more about who you are and you learn more about who I am. So if you want to
Yeah.
suggest to her Peaky Blinders, that's fine, but keep it to like
Hmm.
5 seconds. Oh, it's a really great show.
Yeah.
You would love it. And the guy's name is Shelly. And so you'll probably relate to the Shelly guy. Boom, done.
Mm.
Move on.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep
Basically.
going.
Yeah. So are you like into nature and gardening and flowers?
That's
Because
great.
like
Yeah.
co- considering like we're in this area of like lots of beautiful colors and
Yeah,
green
that
plants.
was a great assumptive question, and you use the context of the situation. Now I'm going to challenge you even further and make an even bigger assumption based on what you just asked.
Okay. Okay. So uh, a bigger assumption. Do you do gardening at home
There you
since you're here?
go.
Because
That's great. See?
woohoo!
See, that was great. So, like, yes, she's probably into, the plants. That's why she's here. But when you ask
Mm,
something like, "Ooh, I'll bet you your entire backyard is just garden," and it's just like, I
yeah.
could just pick an apple from a tree. And if I wanted an
Oh,
avocado, I could make an entire salad from your backyard, I'm guessing.
oh, that would be lovely.
Right? So, like, if you did that, she could say yes, she could say no, or she could say, well, actually, and we don't know the answer. But the assumptive question is a
Hmm.
really fun way to get her imagination going, to get your imagination
Hmm.
going, and it helps her want to clarify herself. Because when
Mm,
you put an assumption onto the person, it makes them go, well, let me tell you who I really am. So it makes
mm,
them want to talk to you. All right, so ask
mm.
me the question again and I'll answer.
So, are you into gardening? Do you have a garden at home that you tend to?
Well, actually, I I don't, but I really want to. I have a couple plants, but they keep dying. Maybe that's why I'm here. It's because I want to see what plants look like when they're not dying and they're thriving.
Oh, so you're actually here to like see if you can learn something from this. So
Yeah, I think
you,
so.
yeah, nice. Yeah. Is there like, um, Do you grow in
Nope.
like
Stop.
foods at home?
Stop.
Oh,
It was good. That was a great question. But what did you just do?
oh. Started questioning again,
Yeah. So
asking
what should you
questions.
do?
Assumptive questioning, and
Nope. Nope.
actually
There's two things you do in a conversation. We said questions and
expressing yourself.
yeah. So you asked a great question. I answered. Now what?
Mm. I really love avocados. Do you grow avocados at home?
Good. Well, like I said, I don't have a garden, but
Oh yeah.
I'd like to. That would be fun to have an avocado tree.
Oh, so you grow
Nope.
or would
Nope.
like
Nope.
to grow.
Express yourself.
Oh, you know what would be really amazing is if you had a garden at home and you could actually make your own salad at home instead of like
Yes.
buying it from like the store. That would be
Yes.
so amazing. Don't you
Yes.
think that?
Yes, I do. Say it about you. Say I would wanna.
I would really want to like to grow a garden at home so I could make my own salad, like grow tomatoes, avocados, like grow some herbs perhaps, and just make my own salad at home. That would be so nice.
Yes. That does sound nice.
Yeah, it does actually. So yeah, wait,
Two things you
wait.
do in a conversation.
Yeah. So you have you like learned anything from here? Because I
Great.
don't think I've seen you around here so often. I actually want to learn a bit about gardening as well, but
Great.
maybe you could teach me something. Do you like what have you recently been taught that you didn't know about gardening?
Okay, that was a great. That was really good. Now I want you to make that into an assumptive question.
Oh, okay. So I assume that you've been maybe reading up on flowers
Hmm.
and growing foods at home if you could, but considering that we both don't have a garden to
Hmm.
grow tomatoes or avocados and blah blah blah, but we are eager to learn about it so we can actually start growing things at home. Um, yeah, my mind just froze up now.
Too much exposition. Okay?
Yeah,
It's as
yeah.
simple. You're making it more difficult than it needs to be. Just get to the point of what you want to say. We know you're a nice guy, okay? I know you're
Mm,
nice. You don't have to show me that you're nice. Just get to the point,
mm,
right? So you said, let's back up and see how we did this, right? So
yeah.
you said, do you have a garden at home? Do you have, food that you could pick off the trees? She said, no. You said, oh, well, wouldn't it be great if we had like we can make just a full salad at our home. Like, I would love to have that. Cool. And
Hmm.
then you said, then we went to her again. What you did a great job is we went back to the context of the interaction and the environment. You said, well, since you said that you're like kind of learning, I wonder, like, maybe you're a good teacher. Maybe, can you teach me? Maybe we could walk around
Hmm.
and like you could teach me a little bit more because I'm actually interested in plants too. That's why I'm here. Would you want to teach me
Hmm.
something? See?
Yeah.
So I'm just bringing it back and I did a really simple, I just said, you want to teach me?
And not just, yeah, I actually noticed something that he said that was actually really great because when you were talking about like maybe you can teach me something, maybe we can walk around, which actually brings us then to actually
Yeah,
walking
now you guys are
around
on a
and
date.
connecting. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we're actually connecting over something we're both interested in.
Yes, exactly. Very
Oh,
good. Matthias, you're doing good, buddy.
I have a wonderful teacher though.
Aw. And guess what? I'm gonna kick you out now.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring Bijan in.
Yeah, of course, dude. Get him on. Thanks, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah. Matthias, you did amazing, buddy.
Thank you,
Great
Anthony.
job.
Have a great one.
Loved having you here. Alrighty. Bye bye.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna put Bijan on the case. Let's get another photo for him. Let's see another photo. What's up, Bijan?
What's up, Anthony?
How you doing?
Good. I'm kind of sweating in this heat,
Me
but
too. I'm sweating in this heat too.
it is what it is.
Have you been watching the
That's
stream
the
with
point.
Matthias?
Yes, I have. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I was actually kind of working on homework but I was also listening to what you're saying and
Cool.
kind of paying attention and knowing that you're kind of correcting Mateus and just kind of telling him, hey, you're doing this wrong. Let me show you what you should really do.
You up for doing it?
Sure, why not? I'm basically done at this point with whatever I was
Cool.
doing. So
Yeah.
why not?
So what we're gonna do is it's all about
should be
starting interactions with new people, with strangers, which is probably the hardest thing that anybody could do. Everybody is really, really, shitty at this, basically, and sometimes I'm even shitty at this too. So I have a photo for you. You ready for it?
It's on the live stream.
So yeah, go on the live stream, but keep the live stream muted.
Yes, it's muted. Let me put it to live. Here we go.
Okay.
It's loading, or it's kind of load buffering.
Okay.
Is there another window you show this, or is this on the YouTube
No,
live
it's just going to be on the live stream.
I'm sorry?
It's just going to be on the live stream.
Live stream, okay. Why is it? Oh, here we go. I see her.
Great. All right. Well, you are here, and there is this woman here, and I want you to start a conversation with her, and I'm going to micro coach you. In other words, every little thing, I'm just going to help you adjust.
Okay.
Cool?
Sure.
Alrighty. So, I am her.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
Oh. How are you doing?
Fine.
Wonderful. I'm well myself. Beautiful day. It seems that this is another gorgeous day in, just playing along here, Iceland in the summertime.
All right, yeah. All right, let's stop already. Bad start. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you just did is what Matthias wanted to do. Exposition, just introduction stuff that nobody cares about. Get right to the good stuff. Start talking about stuff you like to talk about. Right from the start.
Stuff I like to talk about. Okay.
Use context of the photo.
Context of the photo.
Where she is, what she's wearing, what she's doing, everything. Anything you could extract from it.
All right. I've always wanted to come to Northern Europe. I've just never been too interested because of the, harsh winters. It seems that I've always heard about a lot of these Northern European women looking very attractive and sexy. And I would say you're definitely one of them. You got nice style and nice clothing going on.
Thank you. All right, well, let's pause. I would recommend not expressing your attraction from the first minute. Have you watched the class?
What class?
The conversation class.
On your website or just right now?
Oh, so you haven't, you don't even know about my new conversation class on Skillshare?
I've heard of it, but I haven't joined it.
Oh, okay. Well, after this, you can click the link in the description and get it for free on Skillshare. Okay, cool. So
nice little plug.
Great. I don't want you to compliment somebody's looks from the beginning. That'll turn somebody off usually. Not always, but it's better to just start connecting with the person and then express your attraction to them later on once you have the connection going.
All right.
Cool. So just go with the context. And remember, there's only two things you do in conversation. You express yourself and you ask assumptive questions or any question you want.
All right.
Right? So what are the two things you do in conversation?
Assumptive questions, and I forgot the second one.
Express yourself.
Express myself. Okay.
All right, go. I'm her.
Okay. Where'd you get that coffee of yours?
A coffee shop. So what you just did is ask an open-ended question, or like, or I would say just like, I would call it like a logistical question,
Okay.
right? And so like, do you care where she got the coffee? Were you interested in drinking coffee?
No.
Why'd
No.
you ask?
I'm just trying to use all the context that I have on the photo.
Okay. I know. I'm giving you a hard time, but that's, that's the point here.
I need it.
Nobody's going to give you a hard time but me, right? Everyone's going to tell you you're great, you're fine. I'm here to coach you. Okay.
All right.
So what do you want to talk about? What do you like talking about with people?
Okay. Personally, I like raves, cars, movies,
Okay,
anything from the 90s, 2000s.
let's bring it to the context of the photo now.
Okay.
What do you see that you like?
Wow. I mean, if I can't compliment her looks,
Don't look at her face.
her clothing, I guess.
All right. What about what's going on in the photo?
She's just.
What's behind her?
A ledge.
Okay. What kind of ledge is it?
A rocky ledge, probably made by the Romans.
Got it. Okay. And what's behind the ledge?
A beautiful lake.
Got it. And what's beyond the lake?
I can see some mountains and probably a little bit of snow on top of it.
Got it. What's on her face?
Glasses.
What kind of glasses are they like? What do they remind you of?
Glasses that she probably got from a modern contemporary Scandinavian store.
Cool. Nice. All right. That's enough context for me to want to talk about stuff. What about you?
I suppose if I'm allowed, if it's the right direction I'm going.
Yeah, it is. All right. So express yourself or ask an assumptive question based on what we just mentioned.
Assumptive question. Okay. What are the name of those mountains over there? Is there a name for them? Are there maybe volcanoes there? I heard there's some volcanoes in Iceland or something.
All right. Well, let's do an assumptive question. So you're assuming something in the question. So you wanted to talk about the mountains?
Yes.
You like them in the background?
It's very scenic.
Nice. Okay. So assume something about them. What do you assume?
I assume that it is human accessible.
Got it. And what is it? What are the mountains like?
There are lots of trees, some rocks, some big gaps that you really want to avoid not going.
Ooh, so it's a dangerous mountain.
It can be like any mountain.
But human accessible still.
Exactly.
So adventurous.
Exactly.
All right, now ask an assumptive question.
Okay. God, my brain's fried. An assumptive question. Okay. I believe that those mountains up there are not very safe to go skiing. I'm trying to find some place to ski around here.
Let's make it positive, though.
Positive. Okay. It's occurred to me that I've always wanted to not get back into it. It was not something I was really invested in, but I've always had the thought of if I was ever in a cold environment where it was snowing, for example, I want to maybe get into snowboarding. I was wondering if that seems like the most funnest and also the funnest but also the most careful place to go snowboarding as long as you know what you're doing. You don't fall in a crevasse.
Okay. All right. Well, I like where you're going. Now let's relate it to the mountain scene, that mountain range, and make it much shorter question.
Okay. Do you know if that place, do you know if those mountains over there, do you know if you can go snowboarding there?
Assume that you can.
Okay.
And ask me something.
Okay.
I'm making it hard for you, Bijan. Just
no,
go
I get
with
it. Okay. Those mountains over there, they look pretty appealing. Would you want to go snowboarding up there?
Yes, there you go. Simple. And you could even went into the things like, wow, that looks like a very dangerous mountain there. I wonder if people snowboard there. And if they do, I wonder if they jump crevasses. Would you do that? Do you see how I made it visual? I made it based on my expression, and then I assumed something. You look, and you could even say, like, you look like the type of person that would jump off of a crevasse with a snowboard. Would you? Right? So we're taking the context of the environment. We're expressing ourselves. We're getting visual. We're getting a little fantasy involved. And then we're assuming something about her.
I see.
Cool. All right. Let's start again.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
Those mountains over there, I was just noticing those mountains over there. They look they look kind of dangerous, but also very tempting to go on. I want to maybe get into.
Keep going.
Oh, I thought you wanted to correct me. This. Oh, great.
Bijan.
Thanks,
just
yeah, you got.
Bijan, just take a chill pill, baby. Let's just relax, baby. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. He's in the hot seat right now. I need everyone in the live chat. Tell me what you think of Bijan, and give him some claps.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Come on, let's motivate Bijan. I'm kicking his ass right now. You guys need to.
I need it
to make him feel good. All right, come on. You were doing great. You started really well. Okay? Do it again. Let's do it again.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
I noticed those mountains over there in the background. They look pretty tempting to go snowboarding on, but they look kind of dangerous. I'm not sure if I'm into danger, but I can tell that you seem like you're the kind of person who's a daredevil, adrenaline junkie. I could see that you're the kind of person who would ski or fly off the crevasse and recover perfectly, like one of those Olympian snowboarders or skiers.
Yeah.
How about you and me? We take the gondolas or the lifts. We'll go snowboarding up there.
That was a really great start, but don't already ask her out on a date yet.
Oh, okay.
Just start small. Yeah, but you did great. Let's finish it off in a different way instead of asking her on a date.
All right. Okay. Would you want to exchange? Oh, okay. No, I can't do that.
Anywhere you want to jump in.
All right. I can't ask her, so can't. Could I ask for a phone number?
You just started the conversation. Just say, would you go snowboarding up there?
Would you go snowboarding up there? Okay.
Yeah. I think I would. I think I would do that.
Okay. What would you prefer, snowboarding or skiing?
Actually, I am more of a skier. Yeah. I think snowboarding is barbaric.
Barbaric? What are you talking about? Your race comes from you come from a race of Vikings. Vikings are barbaric. That's what Iceland's all about.
True, maybe true.
Would you okay.
All right, now express yourself. There's two things you do in a conversation. Express yourself or ask questions. You just asked me a question, I answered, and you had a really fun little joke in there. Now express yourself.
Express myself. Okay. You know something, I'm very good at impressions.
Wait, no,
You
no, no, no,
too.
no, 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 no.
I don't know. You said express myself. I thought that's what you
Based on
meant.
the context of the
Oh,
interaction
the
so far.
context. Okay. Okay. Press. Okay, no, I think I got something. Wait, Anthony, I got it. I think I got it. But you got to stop me if I'm going off for it. You know, I also wanted to mention that lake looks very crystal clear. One of the things on my bucket list was I want to go swimming in one of those crystal clear lakes, even if it's minus 110 degrees below Celsius, or
Yeah.
however the degrees Celsius
Whoa.
in Fahrenheit.
That sounds crazy. You should do that.
Maybe I should. Maybe I could do it right now.
No, don't, not now.
Okay, just kidding with you. Don't worry. I'm not that crazy. But the thing is, you know, I'm always been uncomfortable with swimming in very big bodies of water because I have no idea, you know. Since I did mention that, you know, you come from a long line of Vikings, what if there's a giant serpent under there that could just, you know, eat me in one fell swoop, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's possible.
Would you come with your sword and slay it? Or would you call the Icelandic police or military? That's the new Viking style.
I think I would probably run if I saw that happening.
Wow. Okay. Hurt my heart. Hurt my heart. Or maybe we can go fishing for these serpents. I don't know if you have maybe that, you know how in Scotland they have the Loch Ness Monster. Do you have the giant green serpents?
I don't think we do, but yeah, that is a myth.
Okay. A myth? Because they keep saying that about the Loch Ness Monster, and they say, I thought it was a myth.
Okay, hold up. I love your expression, but I want you to keep it on task. I want you to keep it on the context of this conversation. I want you to think about her, how she's feeling in this moment. Is she enjoying what is going on right now? What do you know about her so far? Anything?
Am I supposed to assume?
Yeah, I want you to be getting to know her and her getting to know you.
Okay. What's your name?
Well, no. Don't worry about the name yet.
Okay.
Okay. You can ask the name, but I just want to stay on task on figuring out conversation. So you talked about you swimming. You wanted to go into a crystal clear lake or river and swim, even if it's really cold. You said you made a joke about, you know, serpents or whatever eating you or something like that. You talked about snowboarding. You asked if she's the type of person that is the adventurous, snowboarder, skier. So we've talked all about this stuff. Let's continue on this path. All right. So you just talked about that you wanted to swim in a lake or something really cold, and I said you should do it. So what is the thread right here? What is the topic right here that you just brought up?
The lake.
Okay, but that's not a topic. That's part of the topic. What is the actual thing that you are talking about?
Yes, swimming in that lake.
Okay, but let's even back up even more. What is the purpose of you talking about that?
Oh God. I did because it looked appealing.
Do you really want to swim in lakes? Cold lakes?
Depends.
Okay, what type of person are you if you do this?
A daredevil?
Okay.
I'm I'm
Okay.
not sure if I'm going the path here.
So what we're doing on this conversation is we're getting to know each other, right? You're getting to
Yes.
know her. She's getting to know you. So if we want to stay on topic on the thread, the topic of the conversation, and then kind of jump to something else, you expressed yourself about being like a daredevil swimming in the lake. What is a question you could ask me? Make it really simple.
Make it simple. Okay. Do you do any of those things?
That's good, but that could easily make her say no. But you could frame it as, are you the type of person that it's a daredevil that does kind of crazy activities when you're on vacation? So ask me that.
Are you the type of person who is a daredevil? Maybe these clothes that you're wearing kind of gives off a very, what you can call it, simple, minimalistic look to yourself to kind of hide the burning, raging Viking heart that you have brewing inside of you.
There you go. There you go. That was great. Well, actually, yeah, when I go on vacation, I went skydiving last year. It was really fun.
Skydiving. Skydiving. Wow. I've seen it seems to be a very popular thing that a lot of people are doing.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Two things you do in conversation. What are they?
We just talk about this.
Yeah. What are the two things that happen in conversation?
Ask an assumptive question
Yeah.
and express yourself.
Great. Okay. So what you just did was you said, that seems like a very popular thing people are doing. What was that? Was that you expressing yourself?
No.
What was that? You asking a question?
Yes.
No, you weren't. That was not a question, Bijan. You
Oh,
just said
no.
that seems like
That was a statement. Sorry. You're right. Yeah. Well, that was
right?
a statement.
So to
Yeah,
keep
my bad.
conversation is so simple, and people muck it up with a lot of crap that isn't necessary. So either express yourself or ask a question. So I just said I went skydiving last year on vacation because you asked me if I'm the type of daredevil type of person. You have two things you could do. You just asked me a question though. So what do you think you should do next?
Well, I was just going to acknowledge what she said and then follow it up with, is it dangerous? Because I've always felt unsure of doing skydiving.
Nice. Okay. I would say, it's not dangerous because you have somebody with you that's done it hundreds and hundreds of times. So really the risk is probably safer than being in a car in a busy street.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't have any drunk flyers going to be slamming into you at Mach 1.
Yes.
Pow!
Yep. All right, there's two things you do in conversation. What are they?
Okay. Express yourself and ask a assumptive question.
Yeah. Or any question, but assumptive questions are the most fun. So what did you just do twice?
What is going on today?
You just asked me two questions, Bijan.
Yeah, I asked you.
Okay, now express yourself.
Okay.
Related to what you just spoke about.
It's what I just spoke. Okay. Myself. I don't think I would ever want to do skydiving, to be quite honest. Don't think I'm ready yet.
Okay, now tell me why.
I have a fear of heights. I have a fear of the ground coming at such a fast speed, even though it seems going very slow, but you're actually going really fast. And it's just something I've always had vertigo for a long time. I can't look at something without what's the word, where you kind of go cross-eyed and everything just seems higher, or things start to get higher and you feel that you're tall higher up than the ground is, but it really is tall.
Yes. Yes.
So
okay, so you just
maybe
did
sometime, but not now.
you just did a great job right there expressing yourself. Excellent. Now, what are the two things you do in conversation?
Ask an assumptive question and express yourself.
Okay, what was the topic you just brought up right there when you expressed yourself?
Skydiving.
No, that
And how I'm scared
yes,
of skydiving.
yes. Okay, good. And what are you? Why are you scared? What did you say it was?
Heights
and
vertigo.
Vertigo. Got it. Now, what could you ask me? That's in an assumptive question.
Okay. Since you've been skydiving before, how do you not get vertigo?
Good.
How are you not scared of it?
Great. You're doing great, bud. Okay.
Thanks.
I would say, well, I used to be scared of heights, but then my big brother would force me to go on roller coasters when I was a kid. And that got me not scared of heights anymore. And so now, yeah, I love skydiving. It was really, really fun experience.
Nice. How often you've been doing it?
Don't worry about that question. You don't care. Just express yourself now.
Okay. I think I see what you're doing. Oof. Express myself. Does it still have to be related about the skydiving, though?
It doesn't, but you could thread.
Oh, okay.
You could thread from it.
Okay. I even, another thing I'm not always sure is that regarding skydiving, these pilots who pilot you up, but not pilot you, but they take you up in the air.
Yeah.
What is it like to fly a plane?
You're asking me what it's like to fly a plane?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not, okay, what I'm saying is, I'm not even too sure, if, okay.
Okay.
Man.
Take a pause.
Go
Just
ahead.
take a breath. Okay. You're doing good, but you're making yourself get really amped up right now.
Because I just don't want to forget what you're telling me. I just told you this 5 times. Like, oh my God. That's why.
Okay.
I'm trying to take your advice.
You're doing great. Okay. So you need to get a fan, an air conditioner, something.
This fucking place was built in 1993 or something. I swear. I actually want to go where she is and just go swimming. And I had a tissue box. I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's stop there, because you guys got a lot of conversation in. You talked about snowboarding. You talked about swimming. You talked about skydiving. You talked about your vertigo. You got pretty far, right? And all I did with you is I stopped you from going off on tangents that are not necessary in conversation. You asked a logistical question. How many times have you skydived? It's a boring question. Wow, only like once? Wow, 5 times? Like, nobody cares. It's not going to get people getting chemistry with each other. So stay away from logistical questions unless you're really interested. It's something that really matters to you. A lot of the times people ask those questions just to fill up space because they don't know what else to say. And if you're ever lost, again, express yourself or ask a fun question. That's all we need to do. Bijan, you did amazing. I want you to take the conversation class. Remember, it's in the link in the description. You get it for free. And everything we're working on here is methodically laid out for you from start to finish. Cool?
Okay.
You have anything else you want to say, buddy?
Well, since you mentioned this your class, I just thought of something, man. How, because going up to people in this day and age has become really difficult because you have no idea how they're going to react.
Yeah.
How, when I take your class, how would I know that this stuff I pick up from this class, how would I know that when I go up to somebody, they're going to be receptive of me instead of coming at me like a freaking angry bull?
You don't know. But what I teach in there helps you to create the conditions that make them more receptive. That's what good social skills is all about, is creating the conditions to make people more receptive so you could see if you guys actually like each other. And two, it puts you in the headspace so you feel more confident about doing so. However, in the end, Bijan, you always are taking a risk, no matter what. And so you're never, ever going to get into a scenario where it's not a risk to approach a stranger. So all we could do is, one, first of all, desensitize yourself to the risk, which is just mere practice. Two, getting in the right headspace so it doesn't feel like such a risk. And three, creating that environment, creating that dynamic where that person feels less like this is some risky situation for them. Cool.
I see.
And Paulina says there's always a risk, Bijan, but no risk, no reward. There's Paulina with the hot takes. Cool. Buddy, thank you for coming on. I hope you come on next week. It's great seeing you. And I hope to see you again, sir. Great. Perhaps. What? This is bullshit. What the hell?
I'm just going through some identity crisis in my life, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I do hope that you come back because I love having you on here, buddy.
I appreciate it, man.
Cool.
I love your flexibility.
Of course. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. We are bringing in Mr. David Gold. What a guy.
All right. We are bringing in.
Mute it.
What's going on, man?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Long day. So it's been raining all day. But yeah, I was writing a paper for college stuff. Kind of what like John was saying. I like Bijan. I think he's cool. I think he did good.
Yeah, he did good.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be in the hot seat?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
How's Cali right now?
It's hot. It's fucking hot, dude. It's let's see how hot it is. It's almost 8 o'clock and it's 80 degrees out. So I'm kind of burning in here, but I just installed my air conditioner in my bedroom. But that doesn't do anything for this office because the office is not aerated yet. I got to figure out a way to make that work.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. I have a pretty lady for you. So you're going to have to look at the stream that's muted.
Mm-hmm. I have to wait for it to update here in the live.
Yeah. It should take a couple seconds.
Mine's kind of like buffering.
Oh, okay. Paulina says, Timote!
Oh. Oh, no.
And then Daniela says, yes, David is back. He's awesome.
Oh, no. All right. Well, I feel good that people want me back, I guess. So.
Yes, and I feel good that you're back. Okay. Rules of the game is it's literally what you would do in real life. You see somebody, you are approaching a stranger because, either you want to make friends with the person, you're attracted to them, you just want to see what happens. You love talking to people. So I am going to micro coach you. Basically, I'm going to micromanage your interaction to kind of stop you whenever I want. And because this is how coaching works. All right. I'm going to be her. And based on the context of the photo, start a conversation. Meanwhile, have you taken the Skillshare conversation class yet?
Yes, sir.
Whoa!
Dude,
How far did you get?
good shit. Let me check right now. Actually, I think I can see on here.
Okay,
So,
cool. Nice.
hot second. So, it's awareness.
Oh, awareness.
So I'm about to start that video. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna check right now to see how far that is. I want to see.
I think that's pretty far in. Like that's like I think that's like past like the second point
Okay.
or the second like part of it.
All right.
So yeah, awareness. So I have a few to go left. I really like it, honestly.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, good shit, man. Like
Thank you.
I like the whole part with like the love thing, like
Yeah.
bringing an interaction, like seeing this person, you know, and
Yes. Very
it's good stuff.
important. Very important. Okay, let's see. Where is awareness? Oh yeah, you got pretty far. Oh yeah. Okay, so you already kind of got through all of the starting a conversation, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
So,
Sure.
I'm her, and you could start whenever you want.
Okay. Hi. I'm guessing you probably come out here often hiking. Nice little trail.
All right. Rephrase it so it doesn't have the "do you come here often" thing, because then that's just like such an obvious pickup line. But it was a good start. It was a good start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe do you hike here often? This is like a common trail.
Assume something
Yeah.
about her instead of asking if she does.
Okay. You look like you hike pretty often. Like maybe I'd say.
Yeah, I come here from time to time. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like hiking myself. I'd like to get back more into it. I was in like this class when I was at camp. It was called Outdoor Adventure, and go hiking, and we would like make fires and stuff. Like actually, like the test that we had at the end of the class was how can we create like a fire, and it was kind of challenging. Have you been to a camp at all or anything like summer camp?
Yeah, I used to do summer camp when I was a kid, and but it wasn't sleepaway camp. It was just regular daytime, like day camp. I went home at the end of the day. I really wanted to do sleepaway camp, but my parents never let me.
Gotcha. I did sort of kind of like a day kind of camp sort of thing. I used to I fucking hate this, but I hate marching band, but I used to be part of it. I did it for like 4 years, and I remember band camp I would go to. It was a day sort of thing, and I actually used to play the snare drum and the crash cymbals and stuff. You seem like you would maybe play like an instrument or something. Maybe the clarinet, I'd have to assume.
You're doing really well because you took the class.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And so I'm gonna do small little tweaks for you.
Sure thing.
One, your expression was great. I would shorten it though, because the conversation just started, and when the conversation just starts, the person is ready to get going. So take what you just expressed and give it to me in about 10 seconds.
Okay. All right. So what? Start from the beginning, or just?
Well, you went from the hiking, which was good, and then I said I come here from time to time.
Sure. Okay.
And then you started expressing yourself about day camp, and then I said about camp, or you asked me if I go to camp because you said you went to camp, and then you started expressing yourself. But it was about, I'd say like 40 seconds. Let's cut it down to like 10 seconds.
Okay, sure. So maybe, I'll go back to the camp thing. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I actually used to do like this whole band camp thing. I hated fucking band camp, but it was sort of like a day sort of situation, kind of like what you're explaining. But yeah, you seem like you would play like an instrument, maybe like the clarinet.
Cool. All right, you did a great job with the expression, and you're about to ask an assumptive question. Make it more fun for yourself.
Okay. Trying to think.
No, don't think.
All right.
Assume something about me.
You look like you played video games. Maybe Stardew Valley.
All right, that was good, but let's stay on the topic of your band camp and music because it's a good thread. It helps the conversation move more smoothly when you're just meeting somebody. So assume something about me. You said I look like I play the clarinet. It's good, but make it more fun. Paint a picture of who I am.
Okay, I feel like you're the type of person who would look at a piece of sheet music and just could play it right away. I don't know, there's something about that vibe.
Wow, what makes you think that? That's interesting.
I don't know. For one, I don't know. You seem like an intelligent kind of person, and I, for one, am a person that I have to I cannot sight read anything. So, yeah. Have you ever played the piano or anything?
I actually, when I was a kid, I played piano, but no, I don't. I actually don't play music, but I like hearing that I look like I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I could see maybe starting a band or something. I kind of always wanted to be a part of a band.
Oh, nice.
I'd like to improve my voice. So maybe one day I could maybe come up with a song or something. Nice. Have you ever written any music or anything?
No. I just played piano as a kid.
Piano as a kid. Shit.
No, that's okay. That's what usually happens in conversation when we start. We run out of things to say.
Yeah.
But you're on a really great path. Okay. So let's back up. Let's see where we've been so we could know where to move forward. So
yeah,
we're kind of out in this outdoorsy area. Maybe it's this rest stop from a hiking place, and that's why you asked me about hiking. You're talking about hiking. Then we brought it to camp. Then we brought it to you being at band camp. Then you brought it to asking me if I play music, and then we talked about you wanting to be in a band and start a band. Okay, we're there. Now, do you remember how threading works?
Oh, yeah.
So, what are two or three things that amuse you, that are fun, based on what's been talked about so far, that you could bring up to ask me an assumptive question or to you to express yourself?
Okay. So we definitely have went into the realm of piano. I can definitely see myself more talking about that because I've definitely tried to learn that a little bit. Maybe another one could be maybe writing some music. I've created a music video before, made some music with my friends. Maybe another topic with singing wise. Used to sing for musical theater and stuff.
Cool.
So.
Cool. What sounds like the most fun for you to talk about?
I think you know what? I think the one where I made my song that would be cool to talk about.
Cool.
All right. Now, are we worrying about the timing thing with this? I think at one point, I feel like at one point, in the conversation where things might be going, I think I could get to a point where I'd be expressing myself more. Does that make sense?
No, I don't know what you mean. You've been expressing yourself.
Okay. Well, I meant you said kind of keep it short. Should I keep it short?
As
at all?
Okay. So you want to kind of gauge how invested I am. The more I invest, the more you could add on a little bit more. So it's kind of like a back and forth dance, those pinging, where I talk a little bit. If she matches that, then you could go a little more. If she matches that, then you could go a little more, right? But if she just has one word answers the whole time and you're just talking for 10 minutes straight, that's not balanced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just gauge it based on how the vibe is so far.
Okay. So probably go back to where we talked about sort of the piano thing.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, we're talking about all this like music stuff and everything. At one point, I wanted to create. I made like a music video. It took me about like 9 months to make it. Like I filmed the whole thing on my own. I made the music with my friend, and it's actually up on YouTube. And I put a lot of my heart and soul into it. It's called Time Slip. It's super passionate. Yeah, super passionate.
That's cool.
Passionate project. Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, I think I definitely would like to create more music in the future.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
what do you want to know about me based on the thread so far?
Okay. Maybe have you thought about writing your own music?
Well, considering I don't play any instruments, we could take that out.
Shit.
Make it easier. Make it easier for you. It's conversation's supposed to be easy, simple, thoughtless.
Okay. All right. So what do I want to know?
Yeah, what would you like to know about this girl?
Do you play video games?
All right, well, since we just began the conversation, let's keep it on this topic, on this thread, right? Okay. So you could say something like, what kind of music are you into? I'll bet you are into death metal.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So simple,
sure.
stays on topic. It's simple, and it's an assumptive question.
Okay.
So you don't have to say death metal, but something in that vein, remember?
Sure.
Cool.
You look like you'd be into folk music.
Ah. Well, what kind of folk music? Do you mean from the 70s, the 60s, or modern day?
Modern day. Taylor Swift.
Oh. Yeah, no. I mean, I definitely love that folklore album. I think it's really great. Yeah.
I could totally I could kind of tell that maybe you've listened to some Taylor Swift, like you're a fan.
Okay.
Yeah. My sister kind of was showing me the album when when it first came out, like the folky kind of stuff. I've kind of always been a fan of Taylor Swift a little bit with some of her songs. I remember when YouTube like first came out, and like there was like the parodies and stuff, and I'm just thinking about that right now with like people making parodies of her songs and stuff, making the music videos. Do you remember those times, like early YouTube, the nostalgia?
Not really.
No?
No.
No, like, remember Fred?
I remember Fred.
Or Annoying Orange?
Yes, I remember him too.
Annoying Orange. You seem like you would probably watch, I don't know, binge watch Euphoria or something.
No, I actually don't like it. I think it's a little too risque for my taste.
Risque. Okay. I've never seen the show, so I don't know. I just only hear people talking about it, and I did see a little bit of a clip from a YouTuber I know. Huh. So great stuff. Anyways, have you ever heard the show of Sex Education?
Yeah, I think that's actually a really fun show. Yeah.
Yeah, you like that? Like, have you like saw the most recent season for that?
Yeah, I've watched a few episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the storytelling and stuff in there. It's great stuff. You look like you would be like.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
You don't get away with just going, it's good stuff. That's not unique expression.
Okay.
Why do you like it?
I like it because I like the character Otis.
Yeah.
I think he's a, charming dude.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think how they like, I don't know, it's just like kind of funny, but it's like it's a dramedy. I just like that it has that balance.
What do you like about Otis? Get deeper into it.
I don't know. I feel like I relate to him.
How?
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I like how he like talks to people, and sometimes when he's.
How does he talk to people?
I don't know, just how he introduces himself to people. I don't know, like he's like seems like a very sociable person, and I kind of relate to that a little bit
Oh,
because
cool.
I like people and stuff. So
Yeah, I could tell you're sociable.
thank you.
You're talking to me.
Yeah. I yeah, no, I really enjoy talking to people, and that's why I feel like I relate to him about that, and
Cool.
like all the characters and just like the filmmaking stuff and the style. Like, don't get me started on the styles like in the show and the beautiful scenery.
Yes, it is nice,
and especially right now, like it is like super nice out today.
Yes,
like usually the weather around here is shitty, but today it is nice, and
yes,
yeah. So
cool. I like how you brought it back. So where are we going from here? We have things we could thread with.
Okay. So what shows have you watched?
Let's stop off of shows, because we could talk about, oh, I like this show, I don't like this show for all day long. You brought it back to the outdoors and us being outdoors. Let's talk about that.
Outdoors. Okay.
She's outdoors. There's probably a big reason she is. We said that she likes little folk music. We said that she likes to hike a little bit. What else do you want to know about her, about these things?
Okay. You look like you'd be into photography, like maybe taking outdoor photos of stuff. Like,
okay. All right. Well, now that you kind of said what you thought, you look like you'd be into like outdoor photography. Turn it into something that you assume about her. Make it very, very simple.
You look like you're out here to take some photos of the outdoors.
Yeah, and you could say, are you a outdoor photographer?
Outdoor photographer.
Yeah. I do actually take some pictures sometimes, and I have a few that I kind of framed up on my wall.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I took a photography class in high school.
Oh, nice.
How about you?
All right, well, stop right here. So this woman just told you that she does outdoor photography. So you hit it on the nose. Do you care about it?
Yeah, I do.
Ask about it.
Yeah. What photos do you take? Do you take it of animals?
If I could find an animal, I definitely take it of an animal. But I'm really into Ansel Adams and his photography. I just think he's amazing outdoor photographer, landscape photographer. So I try to do like a lot of like mountainscapes and all that type of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I am like interested in like photography. I taken like a class in high school, and I thought it'd be a good way for me to learn composition, as you know about, and like learning about different shots and how to do that artistically. So
get into it. So you just reached the first level of what you like and why you like photography. Tell me why. So every time you express yourself, I want you thinking, how can I set myself apart from any other person that could be talking to her right now?
Okay. All right. So photography. Yeah. Like I think it's really fun. I think that it helps me out with my filmmaking. Like honestly, like when I hold the camera, like when I look at cameras and stuff, like it makes me like feel like this rush of like dopamine, and like makes me feel like really good. Like, I don't know, like some sort of buzz goes off my brain. Like I get like super into it. And like whenever I see people that ever go around, like who may be filming a scene for something, like I'm like, my ears go up like an animal. Like I'm like, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
like you're filming something. Yes. Like I want to go towards them.
There you go. That was fucking great, dude. See, for the first time in the conversation, I really saw you. I saw who you were. I saw what you're passionate about. I saw what you get excited about. See, that was you. And so now I'm more intrigued. I go, oh, wow, filmmaking. Oh, you want to learn photography for filmmaking. That's interesting. I actually got a camera because I'm starting a YouTube channel, and I got a camera so I could learn about composition when I make my videos.
I'm getting vlog vibes.
Yeah, I vlog. Yes.
Okay. That's cool. I used to film a couple of vlogs and stuff. I remember my first YouTube channel is called The Dave Show. And I'd go, my opener line was, "Hey, Batman fans." And that's how
Nice. I like it.
And I remember everybody in school like knew about it. Like I come from a small town, so like 300 people in the school, like 300 people in the high school is a junior senior high school. So 7th graders and 12th graders, and I got everyone to know about it. Like I'd be like, "Hey, come watch the Dave Show." Like I'm filming, a video, and I remember I'd get people be like, "Hey, would you like to be part of my channel?" And I'd be advertising stuff, and I'd even make like posters and stuff and hand them to people. Like I got super into it. It was great stuff, and like a part of that was also like with the Dave Show and stuff. I remember because I remember the first time I learned about storytelling and movies, and that I wanted to, create them and act in movies is, I remember watching a bunch of like video tutorials on like how to, make movies, how to edit them and what cameras and stuff. And it would just give me like a high, like a super like strong, like a sense of purpose. And it's been with me that, my like whole life. And I've been chasing that.
That's
and
great.
That's cool that we want to do vlogging. We should collab.
Nice. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe we'll collab. Ask me more about my vlogging. Ask me more about my vlogging.
So okay. I can see style vibing. I like your fashion.
Yeah. Thank you.
You got the jean jacket.
Yeah.
All right. And yellow shirt. So I'd say style, fashion, vlogging, right?
Yes. I mean, yeah, I definitely do some style videos, some, vintage, like thrift shop hauls.
Maybe lifestyle stuff too, or like my morning routine.
Definitely. But ask me more like specific assumptive questions. So instead of like generalizing about me, like how do you do your morning routine? Like how do you do your hauls? Like what do you do? And then I could, I'm so visual. I want to know exactly about this person. I want to pull out the gold. Oh, okay. The gold. I want to pull out the gold from this person that sets them apart from everyone else, right? So if they do, a style or lifestyle vlogs, I mean, that's what every girl YouTuber does, right? But what sets her apart? And I want to assume about it. So I go, are you like the type of person where, when you do the haul, do you do like a crazy dance every time because like I watch Emma Chamberlain when she used to do her thrift shop hauls, like my favorite thing about her is she would do like a crazy dance every time she would put on a new outfit. Like, do you have any like weird, unique approach you have to your videos? Do you see how I did an assumptive question, right? And I kind of put her on the spot. So I said, do you do something unique and cool in your videos that sets you apart?
Mm-hmm.
So you could ask me something like that. You don't have to say the exact same thing, but something where I'm digging. See, I'm digging to get that person to show me their real self.
Okay. All right. So Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Cool.
All right. So, shit. Can you maybe give another example of like what you're talking about again? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I'm just looking for the special side of this person. And I'm trying to get that out of them. I'm trying to pull it out of them. And the way that I'm doing that is by assuming things about them and asking if that's how they are. So that's why I do assumptive questions. So one of the things I asked was like, so do you have any cool ways that you show your clothes when you do thrift hauls?
Sure.
You know?
All right. So we've already established that this girl, she does fashion stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like she's into that.
fashion, lifestyle stuff on YouTube vlogs. Yeah.
Okay. So do you do anything like cool with your like film editing? Like, I don't know, a lot of jump cuts, like this is my fit, and shot of like your shirt, maybe pants, and then shoes.
Oh yeah, kind of like that. Not really what I do. What I do is I do this thing where I pick up the shirt and I throw it up in the air and I run into it, and then I do a jump cut where it's on me. So that's how I do my thrift hauls. Yeah.
Okay. What about like music and stuff too? You had some folk music in there.
Yeah. No, it's like it's hard to find good copyright-free music, but yeah, I try to get in some nice chill music.
That's true. That is definitely something. Ben Sound is a good thing for that. I used to go on there.
Oh yeah, I've used Ben Sound.
Yeah. Just thinking about it right now. I remember creating like videos and stuff and using some of the tracks from that. Like, remember making shitty visual effects videos on my original channel.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like adding like gunfire to like the fake guns, fake gun pops.
Really? That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we like had like a grenade or something that we used like as a rock, so we threw it in, and then I had like an explosion and stuff. But it was fun.
Nice.
Do you do anything like, I don't know, visual effects? I know you said you do like the jump cut thing, but like maybe like with text and stuff, like.
Yeah. Say, are you a
person who would edit like visual effects like with text?
Yeah. So you could say like, are you a graphic designer? Are you into visual effects?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you into After Effects?
I'm just getting started on it. I'm just learning it. I have a few little things that I do, but nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, it's kind of not friendly to the what's it called, UI or whatever. It's not a friendly.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Yeah,
for sure. I know. It took me a bit to learn, and I say learn because like the shitty things that I would create and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm sure your stuff is cool. Cool. All right, so we'll wrap it up, and you could just ask me my YouTube channel, and then I could watch Dave's show.
Yeah. So what's your YouTube channel?
So it's Jesse Smiles.
Jesse Smiles.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Thanks. Yeah, Jesse Smiles. So, look it up, check me out, subscribe.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Jesse Smiles. As you know me.
Yes.
David. Nice to meet you, Jesse.
Nice to meet you. So the Dave Show, how do I find it?
So you look up the Dave Show.
I just searched.
You're gonna
Dave
like,
Show.
Yeah, the Dave Show. You're gonna find like an old, like young. I always said older, but a younger version of me, like when I was 12 and when I had my head buzzed, all my hair.
Wow.
Yes. My mom kind of, she didn't like to deal with her hair, especially mine. She doesn't like it when it gets long. Anyways, but I have a newer YouTube channel too. It's called David Gold, which I upload short films and stuff on there as well.
Nice.
You should check out.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right.
Cool.
Super nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too, David. Cool.
Keep it up. Gotta clap.
What up? So great job, buddy.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Trying
to get back
you have any questions about anything?
Actually, yeah. Well, maybe I'll just have something to say. So like, because we were talking before about like kind of opening up and stuff. So I've been kind of practicing all this conversational stuff in person and stuff, which it really like helps out, because I remember you were saying to me, express yourself, say what you want to say.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what I've been doing. And so I was like at a party this past weekend, and I was like doing that, and like I got to know like everybody in the in the room and stuff. It felt great. It was like in a small like apartment.
That's great.
So there's like maybe about 20 people, but there's like certain things I noticed that like when I'll be talking to somebody, and then they'll be like, they'll kind of just go off maybe, like because like, you know, someone might say something to them, or, you know, like I'll be like talking to a girl or something, and I'll be, you know, talking to her. And I think that's probably maybe the disengagement, because we talked about like the 10-second thing or whatever, like kind of keep things short and see how the vibe is.
Yeah.
So, but like I'd be talking to some people sometimes, and like, I don't know, they'll get like distracted and go off.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Of course, especially at a party when everything's fast paced, the music's loud, everybody's drinking. Yeah, so you want to keep it fast paced at first. And I don't mean fast paced like you're very energetic. I just mean, you know, little nuggets of expression, little nuggets of questions.
Okay.
Yeah. And then as the conversation gets a little deeper, that's when you could have longer expression, and you could pull more out of them and have them talk more too.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll remember that. Thank you. I really appreciate
of course, buddy.
everything.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Everybody
really
in the live chat, clap it up for Mr. Gold.
Thank you.
And love for you to come back. Make sure you finish that conversation class.
I will.
I could tell that you learned, man. I mean, you know how to you know how to do everything. So I'm glad you're doing really good. Maybe come back next week and you'll do even better.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll keep it up, and I'll do what we went over.
Good.
So,
all right, cool.
Thank you. Have fun in
buddy.
California. Great weather.
Thank you. Well, it's pretty fucking hot, but okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm jealous. Anyways.
Later, buddy. Wow, it's so great hanging with you guys and helping you out with conversation. And you're seeing that, you know, I'm a little bit of a tough guy when it comes to this stuff, but it's because I want you guys to learn. I want to encourage you. I want you to be inspired, but remember, there's nobody else that's going to do this with you. Everyone's just going to tell you you're great and rub your back. I want to make sure that you guys actually improve, you know, and this is the way that I coach people when they're paying me, you know, with my clients. I'm working on every little thing with them, except we'll do this for hours and hours and hours over the course of a year. This is just a small example of how I coach in real life. Lore is a new member of the Betas family. So welcome, Lore. She must have a little heart next to her name. And I'm pretty sure Daniela donated $5. She did. And she's just the biggest sweetheart in the world. Smooches to Daniela. Now, everybody, because guess what? I'm going to actually pull it up, all of the members. All of you members, you're all able to access the Discord. And we're all able to chat with each other. So far, wait, let me see how many members that we have so far. I'm going to check. Okay, we have 11 members, and we're going to pull them all up right now. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. Doop. Where are we here? Here it is. Okay, we got Lore. We got Michelle. We got Embracing Awkward. We got Michael. We got Grizzly. We got Matthias. We got Shane. We got Shayla. We got Ben. We got Amund. We got Kat. And we got Daniela, everybody. All of you guys, if you have not connected your Discord to your YouTube, do it now. I want to talk with you. I want to hang with you. I'm waiting to hang out with you guys in the Discord. Let's talk. Let's have some fun. And if you haven't joined yet, hit the little join button. It's like it's literally like 13 cents a day to be a member. And you get a lot of benefits. One of them, like I said, is just being able to chat with me in the Discord and chat with everybody in between streams. And as this podcast gets bigger, as there's more people here, I'm going to start adding more benefits to the memberships. For instance, everybody that's coming on to do Zoom calls with me and doing all of that stuff, right now, it's to anybody. But as it grows, it's only going to be for members. Yeah, there's going to be discounts on courses, on events, on merch that's coming out. I love all you guys. I want to thank you so much for being part of the Betas community. So big for me. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I cannot wait to see you next Tuesday. Let's try to get Jess and Gabe on the podcast. I think it's about time. DM Jess. It's at Jess. Instagram.com/Jess. Instagram.com/Gabriel Conti. Tell them you want them on my podcast. If there's anybody else you think that would be good for the podcast, just literally message them and say, you should come on the podcast. See what they say. All right. Well. Oh, by the way, this is the second stream today. The first stream cut off halfway through working with, I think, Matthias or Bijan. But that's where the Jess and Gabe reaction of me is. Yeah, guys. It's Thursday, baby. Tomorrow's Friday, baby. That is the weekend. I'd love to hear how everybody's doing. I want to know, like, in the Discord, what is your dating life like? Who are you seeing? Who are you smooching? Let's hear about it. Let's talk about stuff. Let's have fun. Can't wait to see you guys in Discord. Thank you so much, Lore, for becoming a member today. Thank you so much, Daniela, for donating $5. It helps. I'm going to be building out more of a studio hopefully soon, bringing in more guests. I DM'd Madison Beer, but she's not getting back to me. She said she wanted to collab. What's going on, Maddie? You don't like me anymore? Okay.